Good evening, sir. This is my partner JM Alvarez, and today we will be setting up our laboratory environment, which is the virtual box. So for the task 1.1, we already done the download and installation of the virtual box. So we will be skipping to 1.2, which is setting up. So we will be opening virtual box. Go M.
So next is after launching the VirtualBox, navigate to machine and then find the new button to open the wizard.
So next is we will be naming our operating system or the virtual machine that we will be creating. So in this case, we'll be naming it Windows Server 2016. And so our machine folder will be stored in the machine folder VirtualBox VMS. I think we should transfer this to my hard drive. There we go. And the type is Microsoft Windows 2016. And next, so we will be allocating 4 gig of RAM. Next M.
So the next step is you will choose create a virtual hard disk now. Then click create.
So next is the hard disk file type. So we will be choosing the VHD, which is the virtual hard disk. So next is choose.
So another thing that will
Choose dynamically allocated and click next. Game.
The next step consists of naming the virtual machine and the allocated size. So we will use the same name that we set on the virtual machine Windows Server 2016 for the disk size.
So this we have Windows Server 2016, and we will be allocating 50 gig of our hard disk. So this is our virtual machine already done. Then we will proceed to task 1.3, which is the configuration of the virtual machine. So create a virtual machine network. This will allow our VM to connect to the internet and communicates with other VMs that we'll add later. So first we will navigate to settings and go to network.
So number 2, the next step is you will change the network name to our last names, which is Florido and Alvarez. For the IP address, we will use the 10.10.10.0/24.
Next is selecting our virtual machine and click on the setting shortcut, the opening windows. So here, click settings and then select general. And then we will be going to advanced, and our folders will be changed to bidirectional. So next is click on system and then observe the assigned memory that we have allocated, which is 4 gig. And then here we go to the network. Here is our name, number 5M.
So there is also another way which you can share files So you can also create shared folders with the host machine to share files between the host and your virtual machines. So simply go to shared folders section, then click the add button, and then enter the folder path and the folder name you wanted to share. You can also set the file to read only so that the VM can change the content of the shared folder.
So that's it, and we are done configuration for our virtual machine. So we will be answering the questions this time. So what have you learned about the task? For me, I have learned about the task in how to configure your virtual machine, and the other ways on how to prepare your configuration, such as sharing the folders, and also other things such as setting up your UI and also your network preferences for your virtual machine. Ikaw, M.
So for me, what I learned in this task is I learned how to set up to use and configure the virtual machine box, and I did not ex- I did not know before that you can use another OS on top of another OS. So it's a big lesson for me.
So the next question is what do you think is the importance of this task? So the importance of this task is we can learn other operating system on top of another operating system despite having only one machine, and this could help us a lot in learning for our subject, which is the Windows Server Administration.
So for me, the importance of this task is it gives me an overview or a tool which I can learn uh, system administration without spending too much hardwares and resources. So basically, I can learn and do system administration through my computer. That's all.
So that's all for our duo, sir. So thank you.